welcome everyone to the second season of the RWB GT3 Raceroom Championship. It's now going to be called the GT3 Masters Cup. Much easier to say. So we're in brand new cars on brand new tracks. Some we don't know, and
yeah, so the car we both Hayden and I will be driving is the Callaway, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Corvette. And today's track will be Road America. So that's where we're starting off for the season.
yeah, so this is my fastest lap during qualifying. Currently sitting in 5th at the moment. Yeah, so we are currently coming into the third corner. I think it's the third corner. I don't know if
They count tiny corners as corners. It's weird. I don't really know. It's a third braking point, really.
Yeah. So yeah, we did quite a bit of practice during before this. We really, because there's also teams now in this season. So obviously our goal is to win the team championship.
Yeah, that's right.
And yeah, so we're currently only a tiny bit up on our time currently, as you can see on the dash. That's real time.
So you got a few people right behind you as well on the time board right now. I see Sam and Medley really close.
Yeah, this field is very close. Like 5th, 6th, and 7th, like well within a tenth of each other.
Yeah, you can see that.
So we gain a massive chunk of time through that corner. I think the last lap I did, I think I outbraked myself through there. Getting a nice dosage of oversteer, and that chewed up a bit of time, but yeah, we are 3/10 or 3.5 tenths up on our current best.
And it's going to be?
It's a 2:04.6, so that was
Yep.
the fastest lap I've done, even with practice.
I did a time of 2:03.2, I believe, which got me pole just. And Taha second, Jake third, Sam fourth, and Rodder's fifth, Hayden sixth, I believe.
Yeah. So we are heading off now. We noticed that this car has pretty horrible starts. We're trying to figure out how we can make that better. So I've been overtaken by 2 cars off the start. So it dropped us down to 8th, and I'm still trying to. Yeah, I'm still trying to find the car, the grip in these opening laps, and also trying to get back my positions. Nice difference between the Corvette and the Porsche is that the Corvette has a higher top speed, so we can challenge for positions much easier as we go down the inside of Rigel, I think.
Yeah.
So he's still on our outside. Almost runs to the back of Sam. He's still on our outside, and now he pulls in behind us. So that's we regained that position, and now we are on the hunt for Sam. That's you going wide. We'll see what happens on your opening lap.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a moment. Like Hayden said, we'll see that soon.
And it looks like Sam and crew are having a wee bit of a tussle, and I noticed Rigel wanted to go up the inside there, and I saw him and pulled to the inside as soon as I could. Yes, cover off that position. So
Yes, we've had a clean start so far. I don't believe anyone's crashed out. I don't know. I can't remember what happened at the back of the field.
yeah, I don't know either. Right there, I was unaware of the braking distances for all the cars, as I almost ran into the back of Sam back there. So yeah, it looks like
tight coming in here.
Yeah, it looks like Rigel has a very Rigel's car is obviously has a higher top speed, and that's you dealing with a penalty there. We'll find out.
Yeah, I had to
more
slow
about that
down.
next. And coming into this corner, I just backed off a wee bit, and I saw Rigel behind was struggling forward. Well, it looked like he kind of outbraked himself, so I pulled to the inside so he didn't smash into the back of me. But
Yeah.
yeah, he just has way better exits than me. I don't know if it's due to the car or it's just he has a better line.
From what I saw, the Merc has better top speed than us. It seems pretty punchy out the corners as well.
Yeah.
But I still like the Corvette. It's got much better top speed than the Porsche anyway.
As we defend our position again from Rigel, I noticed that he was going around the outside, so I let off the brake a bit and then try to keep it on the inside before he shut the door. So we're on to Brandon's lap now.
Alright, so this is my start. I felt like I had a decent start, and as you can see, the other guys behind me are getting alongside, so not ideal. I just knew I had to hold my line, have a good first corner, which I felt like was good. I was just keeping it to the inside because I didn't really know where the other guys were. And as you could see in the replay cam in the bottom corner, they both went wide, and I didn't know that, so I didn't know that they've gone off the track. So Taha at this point had to serve a slowdown penalty at some point, which I was unaware of. At this point, I'm, I believe, alongside Jake, who, yeah, he's in the Z4. Taha's got a good run because of his exit on that first corner, going wide and getting a nice run there. So I just had to go around the outside here. Jake was on the inside, fair enough. Third place, obviously not where I wanted it to be right now, but oh well, stuff happens. I was just keeping it right on his tail, see where I can make a move. Now here, I didn't expect this. Taha goes to inside. I thought Jake was having a dive. I got a bit distracted. I let off the brakes early, and then I ended up running wide, unfortunately. There was just a bunch of... my mind was getting mixed up, and I didn't know what was going on there. I ran wide, broke too late, and from doing that, going off the track, I gained a it said it was a 0.5 slowdown penalty, which ended up being a lot more time lost than that. So at this point, I lost another position, I believe, to Rodazia. And at the end of the straight, I wanted to start serving this penalty, so I broke a lot earlier, and that didn't really do anything. I don't really like the penalty system on this game. You gotta slow down a lot to get rid of your slowdown penalty. So I already dropped about maybe a second or more, 2 seconds, trying to serve this penalty. I was slow into this corner as well. And at this point, I just I was fed up. I had to pull it to the side and just slow right down to get rid of this penalty. And that's where you saw Hayden and everyone else go past. So that was unfortunate. I lost time going off the track, so it's a bit weird that I had to serve another penalty for it. Ended up losing around about 7 seconds or so doing all of this. So really not the ideal start for me, but that was my first lap. Lost many positions. Now I think we're going up maybe a lap or two. I'm just challenging the back of this little pack here, catching up to Madley in the same car as me. So we've got pretty similar top speed, but I got slipstream to help pull myself along. And I got right alongside him there, which was just enough for me to hold it there, got through, and that's one position gained. So in this point, I'm not exactly sure what position I'm in, maybe 7th, 8th, something like that, maybe further down. Getting close to pinpoint there, had to tap off a tiny bit because the door wasn't quite there, it wasn't open. Going back to Hayden.
Yeah, so this is trying to regain back my 5th position. D crew gets a bit of oversteer off that corner there, and I took the opportunity to go down the inside here. It's not really a overtaking corner, but I had a massive door open, so I just went for it, and it worked out pretty good. I was very satisfied with that. So
that's good. Now you got some open air for you to just push as much as you can.
Yeah.
So back to me. This is probably the next lap, and everyone's a bit bunched up here. They start defending and they start attacking, as you can see, pinpoints alongside. I try to get a nice run here, but with both of them, and I believe the next guy in front of these two are also Mercs, so they'll probably pull ahead of me a little bit, enough to keep themselves ahead. Got as much slipstream as I could, but obviously that just wasn't enough. Coming down to the 3rd braking point, just had to hold back a little bit. He went a bit defensive. Roger went a bit wide, and he might have got a slowdown for going wide there, so I just had to hold it here because I was already alongside him. follow Pinpoint, but he broke a little bit earlier than me, so I had to hold back. Rigel got back alongside him. Through there he goes, and I'm back behind Pinpoint again. Take this corner normally. And then he pulls over to the side, so obviously he did have a slowdown, which allowed me and Pinpoint to get through again. So now it's just up to me to fight Pinpoint to get through again. I felt very slippery to that long right-hander sometimes. So this is maybe another lap or two later, and I was still trying to fight Pinpoint. He gets a little bit wide and gets a bit of oversteer. Coming back into the track, gets unstable, breaks a bit, and I can't really go anywhere, so I run into the back of him, and yeah, that's a wall that I just met. So he sort of also suffered a bit there. I had to wait for him to get going again. It was unfortunate from both sides. He got a bit unstable and he tried his best to correct it. Obviously it slowed him down in the process, and I was right behind him, straight into the back of him. A couple laps later, when the pit window opened, I managed to get into the pits quite early, change my tyres and repair my car, because there's a mandatory pit stop anyway, so that's good. I could serve it early. I'll just have to deal with worn tyres at the end of the race. But yeah, I got in front of Pinpoint before this, but obviously dropped a lot more positions due to the damage. I was very understeery all over the place, and I managed to pick up more penalties running wide because I couldn't turn. And I've stopped to take my first pit stop, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, I found tyre wear to be a big struggle, like 10 minutes into the race.
Yeah.
I felt that my fronts just drop off majorly.
Yeah, so coming out the pits, I had a penalty, another one of those damn slowdown penalties. I tried to get rid of it, but it wouldn't let me. Got around the first corner, then got rid of it. And now, this is just me driving an open air, getting through people that are pitting on their own. There we go, just gaining a few positions as the race goes on. There's another one. So eventually I'm catching up, but not very fast, and at this point I knew I wasn't going to get back to the front of the field. So my goal I'd set, I dropped back down to 26th position, and my goal is to get back down to 10th at least.
So this is my time to pit, as Rigel was really wanting my position. He got right up to me, and my tyres were done, especially the front one. So I decided to come in for a pit at basically halfway. This is also a 1 hour race. There are going to be other formats of races during the season as well.
That's right.
So yeah, I think the first two are both just standard 1 hour races.
With one mandatory pit stop.
Yeah. So we finish our pit finish the pit with 22 seconds. So
There'll probably be over 30 seconds the whole pit stop, I think.
It'll probably be like more 50 seconds or whatever, I'm not sure, but
Coming
out the pits and just in front of Flak 9 behind. So
what position are you on now?
16, and now we're in 12th.
So you've obviously gone through a few laps. He goes 10 pin.
Yeah, I think he was struggling pretty much all race. So this is defending from Rigel. Wait.
Yeah, that's Rigel.
That's weird, because up the top it's so weird. Yeah, so coming into the third corner, I'm going to call it the third corner. We defend alright into there, and this is just showing that the top speed of the Mercedes is...
It's fast.
Yeah, I mean, you can say, well, yeah, the slipstream does that, but yeah. Defending again into turn 1.
Looks like most of your race so far has obviously been battling with Rigel, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Good to have a battle sometimes.
Yes, otherwise it gets boring after a while.
I think this was me overlapping 10 pin.
Looked like he had a lot of front end damage.
Yeah, he did actually have a lot of damage there, so he couldn't be going very quick.
So this is me again defending from Rigel. I really wanted the 5th place. There was a tiny bit of a touch there, and we still defend from him. and coming into the third corner again. So Rigel caught up to us pretty quickly here along the straight, hugging the inside into this corner, and I got notified that it was clear, and I was moving back to the outside for the best line, but unfortunately after an incident was filed that was considered a double move, and I got a 5-point penalty for that. So unfortunate, but I understand, and we'll just carry on.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, we all make mistakes like that. I made a similar mistake, which I luckily got away with in the last season, I think. But yeah, that was our race. We had a bit of action, but not as much as some of the other races we had last season. So hopefully we'll get more of that in the following races.
Yeah, there's the last race of the season is what's like an reverse endurance race at Nordschleife, so that's going to be a pretty big challenge.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. Taha won that, so congrats to him. Jake second, Rod is third, Sammy fourth, Hayden fifth. So that's not too bad of a start to the season for you.
No.
And what did I get? I didn't see. I got better, I finished higher than or better than 10th, so I bet my goal, which I was happy with.
Yeah. So this is the championship total at the moment. Obviously the driver championship would be the same as the finishing positions. As we get down to the teams, both Brandon and I are currently sitting in second with 69 points, and the leading team has 75. So hopefully we both can get in front of Madley and Taha to win the drivers championship. Be pretty cool.
Yeah, so this season we were fully signed up, so there's quite a lot of people to race with, which is really enjoyable. Hopefully they all turn up for each race.
Yeah, so it should be pretty good season, and would like to thank Sam for all the new graphics. You can probably tell by the channel, the logo and the channel banner has changed, and that's all thanks to Sam, which is if he wants, his links will be in the description, so check him out, and thank him
Sam.
for that. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.